Hey everybody, welcome to the Art Boss Report. My name is Ren Auha. We just finished an amazing Art Boss Challenge. You guys rocked it out. It was an amazing week of free training on creating your signature system so that you can magnetize your ideal clients to you and then walk them down the path of the sale like it's the most natural thing in the world, so that when you're making your offers, they're pulling out their credit cards. Guys, this was an amazing event. I'm so excited for all of the art bosses who are moving forward and all of the art bosses who are taking the next steps to building their online art businesses and building that consistent income and putting themselves on that simplest path to a six-figure art income. Over the next 6 months, we're going to be building out their businesses that allow for them to really start creating that path to passive income. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to talk a little bit about kind of the next steps, what we can be doing in our businesses so that we can start moving forward. So excited to be able to do that today with you guys. I want to make sure that you have access to everything that you need to do next. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is whether you are in the challenge group or whether you have moved to the Art Boss Formula free group. If you connect with Artie right here, artie.karenauha.com/blast, Artie every single week, send your reminders to the Art Boss Report. That's the free training that we provide every single week for artists who are investing in their art businesses. It is a free report that we provide every single week. This is about getting your business moving forward so that you can start creating that path to passive income. We love when you work with Artie because she will give you that Art Boss report every single week, as well as she sends out an example of a social media post every single Friday so that you have a pre-written post written specifically for artists that you can just start using inside of your social media. So it's a great opportunity just to connect with Artie so that you can have what you need to keep your business moving forward. Let's do it though. Let's start talking today about the next steps. Okay. So I'm going to give you just kind of a little rundown of the numbers behind the Art Boss Challenge. I made an offer to help artists who have a website or who have a social media presence. And if you weren't able to actually close the amount of sales that you need to in your website or your social media presence, I showed you exactly what you need to be doing with your website and with your business to build a system that tells you exactly who is visually dining on your artwork so that you can create your signature offer, then give them everything they need to say yes, which is your signature message, and then the compass and the roadmap for closing sales. Okay, so 1,245 people worked with us last week to start building their signature system. Okay, so 1,245 people, Team Art Boss, we went and did a social media audit for them. Whether they took us up on the offer, whether they wanted to hear more about what they needed to do next or not, 1,245 people, we looked at their social media and we did a social media audit. We want you to know that only 200 of the 245 is actually 208 people had social media that actually reflected that they were an artist. Okay, so we were working primarily in the metaverse, working in Facebook and in Instagram, which is the metaverse. We were taking a look to see if when we found them in social media, when we did a Google search, could we see that these people who say they want help learning how to sell online, could we even see that they were artists when we looked at their social media? Okay, so 208 people were really set up in a way where if someone Googled them, someone came in and said, I want to learn more about Susie Smith art, right? One of the first things that's going to be in the Google search, if you have a website, that should be there. If you haven't gotten it optimized yet, that's okay. But you're also going to have your Facebook profile. Facebook is one of the most advanced SEO optimized websites out there. And typically it will always show up in that first 1 to 3 options that you're given when you're doing a Google search on an artist. And when we took a look at your social media, only, right, like 20%, less than 20% of the artists who asked for help had really used and leveraged the power of social media to show up like an artist. Okay. That means 80% of you are hiding behind your social media. That means 80% of the artists who are saying they want help learning how to sell online, we can't even tell that you're an artist when we first take a look at you. I mean, what's happening? Why are 80% of the businesses who are saying, I want to know why I'm not selling online, that there is actually no indication that you're even an artist when we're looking at your social media? So let's just kind of talk about and unpack this. Okay. It really starts with the signature offer. When we are working inside of the online market, one of the most amazing things and the changes that has happened over the last decade and beyond is the access to social media, the access to having 2 billion daily users right here just in Facebook that are in here every single day and checking things out. We need to make sure that at minimum, our Facebook profile reflects that we're an artist. Okay. So step number 1, we have to stop hiding. We have to stop like working so hard trying to sell our artwork online and then totally hiding in our social media. Okay. If when we team Art Boss, we are looking to see and do a social media audit and we can't even tell that you're an artist, I guarantee you that your clients who are looking for you will have no idea that they've actually found the person they're looking for. And then if they can't tell right away that you're an artist, they're just going to assume you're not the right like Susie Smith artist. Okay. So number 1, we have to stop hiding behind our social media. It was amazing to see how many of the profiles that we did the audits on were locked down. Couldn't comment on the post. If there was a post that we would love to comment on, we couldn't comment. We couldn't reach out to you in Messenger. We couldn't actually connect with you to ask you more questions about your artwork. I would say a significant number, probably 20 to 30% of you have everything so locked down that even if your ideal client found you, they wouldn't be able to actually talk to you in social media. So we have to make sure that we're sharing, number 1, that we are sharing and stepping out in front of our social media, allowing our future clients to actually have conversations with us. Number 2, we have to be sharing our signature offer. If you don't have clarity about what your offer is, if you're still just posting pictures and price, going more of a shotgun approach, we're going to be talking next Wednesday. We're going to be doing a full entire workshop on building your signature offer so that you can have clarity on what is the product that creates the transformation for your ideal client. Okay. It's no longer about just selling a pretty piece of artwork. For goodness gracious, your artwork is amazing. If you didn't check out all of the artwork that was being posted during the Art Boss Challenge for the last week, the artwork is freaking amazing. And we have such talented, insanely talented artists who are sitting here. And if you're just posting, I have a pretty piece of artwork, do you want to buy it? And you're finding that strategy, that shotgun strategy isn't working, we're going to start with your signature offer. So we're going to be talking a little bit later about how you can get your hands on the signature offer workshop that is happening next week, October 25th. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Okay. So number 3, if you're hiding in your social media because you don't really know what your offer is and you don't know what to say, we have to start creating our signature message, but it has to be based on what our signature offer is. What is that offer that will magnetize our ideal clients and then give them everything they need to say yes? Because it's no longer about just saying, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful piece of artwork, but it's more expensive than TJ Maxx, right? We have to actually have the message that creates that clarity in what the transformation is. So we will absolutely love working with you guys. You know that you have everything you need. You have an amazing product. When you get clarity on your signature offer and you start messaging to that offer, you now have the ability to take those leads Take those leads that you're finding in your social media and move them off platform and start bridging to having sales conversations. That's a quick summary of what we talked about last week at the Art Boss Challenge. We want you to have your next step. We want you to have exactly what you need in order to start talking about your artwork in a way that is about the transformation you provide for your ideal client versus just being like, I have a beautiful piece of artwork, who wants to buy it? Okay. So the signature offer workshop is going to be, I just popped it in here. It is going to be next week, Wednesday. That's exactly 1 week. Instead of doing the Art Boss report, we're going to be meeting in a private Zoom room and we're going to be workshopping how to create and how to get clarity on your signature offer. If you're interested in doing that, okay, we're going to be walking through what you're going to get, but I just put and changed the link here to launch.karenauha.com/signature offer. That is actually how you can grab and save your spot for next week. I want you to know we're giving you a 50% off discount code. And this is only for artists who have attended Art Boss challenges or maybe even an Art Boss boot camp. So you have direct access to a payment link that is going to take the price of the signature offer workshop down by 50%. It is going to be $147 for you to participate in that signature offer workshop. If you are ready to take the next step, if you're ready to start building out your signature offer, I'm going to share with you really quickly what we're going to be doing in the signature offer workshop. First of all, 90 minutes with me. I'm going to be walking through the formula. It's very much based in a formula, the formula for creating your signature offer. Okay, we're going to be spending, it's 3 sections. We're going to be talking about the formula and we're going to break it out into 3 30-minute sections, and it's going to be work intensive. It's a work session. I'm going to be doing the training, and then we're going to be giving you time to actually work on it. At the end of the work session, you're going to have a value statement. You're going to have clarity, going to allow for you to come up with your elevator pitches. What's going to allow for you to create artist statements, would allow for you to fill out an about section in a Facebook group. It has the power to really start messaging and creating that unity and alignment that we need in all of our social media. We are so excited because once we have the signature offer, we can start talking about our signature offer and messaging in our social media, in our email, in our lead magnets, on our websites, in our elevator pitches, in a way that magnetizes people towards us. So super excited to be able to do that with you. I'm going to pull up a slide really quick. Let me add this. Okay. This is what you're going to get at the end of the signature offer workshop. You're also going to get access to a library for 1 year. You're going to have access to all of the training that I went through, as well as additional resources. Okay, so inside of the training library, there are also additional exercises, examples, and even additional worksheets that you can be using. So this library has even more than what we could cover in 90 minutes. You're also going to get the workshop, 90 minutes live training with me in a Zoom group, in a Zoom room, so that you can actually ask questions. Okay. And we are specifically setting aside work time as well as a Q&A at the end so that we can share our value statements and then have exactly what we need to start messaging to our signature offer. You're also going to get a 28-day checklist. That's 28 days of building confidence for your signature offer. Okay, so this is an amazing check sheet that you're going to walk away with at the end of the signature offer workshop. Super amazing. I want you to know that if you click on this link right now, let's pop back here. Okay, you want access to that for only $147. Oh my gosh, it's a steal deal right here. Launch.karenauha.com/signature offer. That's going to take you right to the payment page. Use the coupon code. Okay, you're going to see that it's a $300 course. You're getting 50% off. We're going to use the coupon code AB50. Okay, I have put the coupon code inside of the description right here. So if you're like, oh my goodness, I want to do that. Okay. We are so excited because we need to be moving forward. Okay. We spent a whole week really creating the signature system, that system that all businesses use. At the Art Boss, we show you how to use a signature system to close art sales. It starts with your signature offer, starting to reframe and change the way that you talk about your artwork, the way that you talk about your offer, and the way that we start communicating the value that we provide, right? And so that we can start charging a price that reflects the value of what we do. So, super excited. Have any questions? Feel free to leave in the comments below. If you're still in the Art Boss Challenge for the October Art Boss Challenge, you're seeing this in here as well. I want to make sure that if you're in the Art Boss Challenge, please make sure that you're signing up for the blast. That is what's going to give you these weekly Art Boss reports, as well as the free weekly social media post that we create for you, and you can just put into your social media. If you are in the Art Boss formula in the large group where we have the Art Boss report running every single week, once again, if you want to grab those social media posts, grab them. Okay. It's inside of the blast. And also, everyone has access to the signature offer with a 50% discount for next week only. We'll be offering this workshop in the future, but the price will be at least $300, if not more. So we're so excited to be able to provide this for you so that we can get the next step in setting up our signature system, which is the simplest path to that six-figure art income. And it's also the path to creating passive income. So excited. You guys are amazing. We will be talking to you next week, every single week. We're here with the Art Boss report. Next week's Art Boss report will be that final reminder that we're having the signature offer workshop. So excited to work with you guys next week, October 25th, 1 p.m. Eastern time. And we are so excited to get you to that library and that checklist as well. So have a really great rest of your day, you guys, and I will talk to you later.